Hello guys, welcome to Micro Glasses. As you can see, I'm already whispering, so I'm planning to do something very unique today from my other works. So here I got a phone and a henna design. As you can see, I'm definitely planning to do some henna tutorial. This design is very simple yet very elegant. It will look very beautiful over in anyone's hand, I guess. Now, all we need for today's tutorial is henna or mehendi comb. I prefer Kaveri over anything else though. I'm not sponsored, but I simply love it, love the brand. And lemon juice along with sugar in it and a cotton ball for application. So let's begin. Here we go. As you can see, the cone is blocked with a plastic nerve. Get it out, but keep it safe because they are going to need it after you are done, because you're going to return it just like that to it. Now, as you can see, the design is starting from the wrist and it goes up towards the pointer. You could probably do on the other fingers too, but I will be doing on the pointer as it is shown in here because I love simple designs more than fully covered ones. So I will be doing like that. You can do your own customs. Now, starting from the wrist, so one of the best things about Kaveri is that they provide that plastic mold. So they already got the beers in. So each and every cone has got the same diameter of the piercing. You don't have to poke with a scissor or anything to get the piercing done. It forms very uniquely every time, so I love that because of that also. And it stains a bit darker than any other available cones in the market. I love it because of that too. Now I'm starting a new initiative called Micro Comics. I've already started, for instance, let's do stories yet. Or in my Instagram account. I started another genre of photo story where there are photos I upload and in a caption there remains a story of very like 1 to 2 episodes or something like that. Very short but interesting. I hope you will go and watch it and give me feedbacks on that if you wish. I have a link of my Instagram account over in the description box. For instance, you want to check, go over there. Now, as you can see that I'm already whispering, this is so because one of the very things that helped me very much from last couple of years, that is ASMR. ASMR simply means autonomous sensory meridian response, and here we go. The lines back at it. Going in line by line, each line separately and making it work very neat and clean. may take quite a time, 1 or 2, tracing the lines as it goes very smoothly. Though they are not permanent, but they are going to stay about a week, so I prefer to do it more, but taking time and more sophisticatedly. I love investing time in doing things I love. So, as you can see, I have already covered with another line, and I'm drawing petals. You can call it small petals, as I call it. There are small designs that usually go best in henna designs, most of them. So I'm going to very safely like that. Now it's time for some hair facts. The scientific name of henna or henna is Lawsonia enormis. It's a flowering plant and a source of natural dye, used for dyeing skin, hair, fingernails, and for ancient ages. Henna originated from Egypt and west to Arabian Peninsula, Indian subcontinents, Southeast Asia, and many more, where preferably the henna plant grew. Now, as you can see, I'm just forming more petals on the edge of my hand on the left, moving towards the wrist. I'll make sure that I do the designs as far as one can see from the upper side of my hand, so that it looks very complete, or else it will look very shabby and incomplete if it doesn't have the gaps between my hands and as you can see, I've already done one of the dotted designs, so I will be repeating it, just making the skeleton of it before drawing it. And henna trees are usually woody shrubs of about 6 to 25 feet. These are harvested twice a year. Ground leaves mixed with lemon juice, strong tea, and used for dyeing skin and hair. Like I'm doing one here, I'm dyeing my skin, right? The best thing about henna tattoos are they are not permanent and they don't need properly surgeries for removal, so you can change your tattoo every now and then, right? Fill in more beads, just repeating like the one I did before. Just drawing the curve from that, making it full. And I said that I love precision more, so definitely this is taking much of the time. Yes, and I love this. I totally love this. I don't know what you guys are always saying, but this is fun to do. Two of my very beautiful things that I love from life being together. One is this creative ideas, and another is the calming effect of ASMR. It's coming, by the way. As you can see, this side. Now switching off to the other side, I will just draw the design fill into the pointer. Go towards the pointer. Let's starting from the base again. Now, I've been saying ASMR quite a lot. Now, two of the very favorite ASMR artists of mine are female is gentle whispering ASMR, that is Maria, or so called Masa. Absolutely, she is fabulous in her work. I adore her very much, not only in ASMR, but I also love the way she is. She's a role model for me, and I love her very much. I owe her lots of respect and thanks a lot. I'm very grateful to her that she has been there and she helped me go through this life. And in male artists, preferably my most favorite ASMR artist is ASMR Zeitgeist, and he is actually quite a friend with me, and he's very humble and he inspires me with different ideas, or so-called also known as my character. I'm just filling in the so as you can see, I love to do the drawing first, then filling it into it. It makes me feel so soothed out. I just love it. Love filling in the gaps. Yeah, this is very peaceful, very satisfying to me at least. Very nice. And it's going like one with it. And by the way, the science behind henna pigmenting your skin is nitonic acid, which create the bonds with collagen and keratin, giving it some color. Okay. Created painting can last for about, like painting can last for about like 3 days to about a few weeks. So that's quite a time for if you want a permanent one also. Unless you change your mind that you want it for 20 years. Now, as you can see, I have drawn the bigger circle and then drawing the same kind of circle fully. This example gives me how that is works in life, and this makes very elegant when that comes out. So it's changes. It's very simple, but still it's very sophisticated and detailed drawing, and when it comes sequencing on the edges, finishing on the other side. Henna is actually an Arabic word, as I said, henna. Henna is the main term for it. Derived from henna tree, migdona tree, and the Egyptian pipit. The sole species of the genus Lawsonia. As I said, the scientific name of it is Lawsonia enormis. Henna may be also used to dye silk, wool, and leather. So if, for instance, a warm colorful dress is deep in it, no, don't do it. When the leaves are unbroken, it does not stain the skin actually. It is only until when loss of molecules, as I said, it binds with the collagen of your skin or keratin. So it needs to come out. Say, I've done quite things here, and now I will just fill in the middle portions, the core circle with the dots, and this makes me more kind of challenging stuff because I have never been talented so precise over on screen. But I simply love that this is going to be unique. Pardon the trains nearby. I'm so sorry for that. You can see I'm just filling in and making it look good. Yes, I feel good, at least. Drawing in the petals, just gliding in smoothly, filling in the gaps, making it just a bit thicker, just like that, filling in more throughout the circle. Now you need to dry henna leaves. As I was saying, henna leaves for preparation needs drying up and mashed into a paste. It is very difficult to integrate patterns from coarse crushed leaves. Henna is commonly treated as powder, so whatsoever. Now I will be going from right to left. As you can see, I'm filling up, making the petals look similar. Try to make them of equal length. First time may not be as good as henna is made by drying, milling, and shifting the leaves. The dry powder is then mixed with one of the number of liquids, including water, lemon juice, or strong tea, and other ingredients depending on the tradition. As henna is also used in marriages as a traditional, and we called it as MEHANDI in India. Many artists use sugar or molasses in the paste to improve consistency and keep it stuck to the skin better. As I said that I made a juice of lemon along with sugar in it for application after the completion of the design. So here I'm just putting in the beads. As you can see, it looks quite nice, don't you think? It's looking better more I draw, right? Just making it soothed out, beautifully gliding going over it all. So pretty. The smell is also very refreshing. People who have used henna will know it has got a very light sweet smell, and I love it. Now, just moving into filling up the rest one by one. Now the powdered henna, commercially made or made from dried leaves, must at least stay for 1 to 48 hours before use, or else it will not stain anything. The more it usually stays, the more the color it provides. It helps in releasing the lotion. Science is everywhere. Just finishing at the dots. The timing of the harvested crop of henna being used depends on the soil type of the species. Now only the finger is left, as you can see. So let me zoom in quite a bit about how it is. Like, you can see that it goes like straight up, and then some parallel lines, and then a floral design to it. So, oh my goodness, my phone is stuck. This happens to me every damn time. Just straightening in the line, just making a skeleton to it. I really love drawing the basics first, beforehand, done the coverage, full coverage. As I said before, just draw in part of parallel lines first, and then go back to it above and below. Let's do it. Commercially, essential oils with high levels of monopterin alcohols, such as tree tree, catgut, or lavender, will improve skin tone characteristics. Do you know that? Other essential oils such as eucalyptus and clove also are useful, but should not be used because they may cause irritation over your skin. So keep that in mind. If you are just making your own kind of mehendi, don't use these oils for better application. Now you can see that it has quite full and it went quite good. I'm just filling in between, just making it look a little bit more full so that it will come out very good and it dries off completely. I'm using a cone here, but it can be applied with many things, maybe traditional or innovative tools like sticks or twigs, syringes, especially used in Morocco. India does have its plastic cones like I'm using, Jacquard bottles, much more. Just making the leaves go off, like making the basic structures of the leaves, then I will be filling it up with make it like the fish tail structure, and just covering with the leaves very carefully, just like the leaves that a tree holds. I love it very much. And there is another thing I want you to tell you guys. That is, many people consider henna to be unsafe and they want to know whether henna is safe or not. And I tell you that henna, natural henna, is 100% safe. Or the brown henna, that it is called that. The black and the white henna, which are coming today, they are not natural and definitely not safe. They may cause different things such as disease, irritation, and can even cause cancers. So I'm not holding anything further, but I've learned from different sites. This is going, just filling it up with all the dedication you have. That's what makes it more perfect. Just letting it be that beautiful leaf that you love over the tree near your garden, in your garden. What am I talking? Make it more beautiful and, simply draw it and make it look fun. And it is almost complete. I'm just going to check out what other flaws do I hit and piling and letting it dry. And just making it more look full, correcting the edges. Yeah. This is one of the works I love more. It suits me out. So soothing. I can do this for the whole day. I love it so much. Just cover it up and don't make it fuller. Format. And I literally love this design so much. As you can see, it already has dried quite a bit. And it changes color. Here it goes, going in there. Now I'm just comparing a bit and setting a time so that after some time I can't again manually remove it by scratching off, and so we are done. By the way, I'm very fond of hand movements, and this makes me very calm and soothed out. I just love it. So smooth, beautiful, the way it is, and after drying completely, I'm just checking out for any flaws left once again, so that there's comparing. I really love comparing the designs. It makes me do more improvements on my drawings, and I literally love it. I get to learn more things every time I do it. Now, the second step is also finished. Keep it on the side by adding it light, by letting it dry and dry it. So now just hold out to the side, literally love. By the way, the color I'm wearing of nail polish is the one I did a poll about in my Instagram, and you said it will look good, so I'm wearing that black nail polish. If you want to know the color and the code and the brand name, then I will be putting it over in my Instagram. Now I'm just going to put this over my skin. Now this is what helps it retaining the stain even more, and I just love it. It has only got lemon juice along with sugar in it, and this is very this helps it not falling off the henna from the skin. So I'm simply going to dip the cotton ball in the lemon juice and use it all over my henna design, tattoo design, so that it stresses and gives more pressure when the ears needs to be colored. The more concentrated juice you use, the more amazing results you get. So make sure that more and more lemon and very little bit of sugar will not work. Equal amounts should be there, and or make it less, because that way it gets a little bit more consumed and it works completely. No hand, as I did here. This is so calming of a procedure. I love this procedure too. Suits out and going. Very calm. You may repeat the process 1 or 2 times depending on your time and how much your function is, or how deep you want it. If you have like jobs and corner jobs and you feel like you are not comfortable with your tattoo, don't make it like deep and work it for such long hours. Otherwise, it's completely okay. For a millennial like me, it's completely okay, I guess. Recently, I've heard that millennials are going about the tattoo and it's over, and they prefer that they need to hide things from their bosses in order to add ink. So you can use henna designs in place of that substitution, so you'll not have to hide it after a few days. Now, as you can see, it's definitely complete, and I scrapped the henna off my hand, and the color has really come out very well in orange. As time passes by, it will darken one by one. Finally, I love it. I literally love the way it has come. And you're getting so dark, beautiful. And thank you for watching it with me. Hope you like it. I will see you next time, by the way. And be yourself and rock it. Sleep tight for today.